I was mentioning before that sometimes people push themselves to push through the workout, get it done. But the fact of the matter is, I feel like this is a lifestyle.
Light on the water, wind rising. Yeah. They thought it was peace, but judgment was already written. Babylon was already on the way. Babylon, Babylon, I see the smoke in the sky. Babylon, hear the warning but they lie. Babylon, we ain't listen, now the whole city fall. Now we change, yeah. Babylon took it all. Babylon, yeah. I see the smoke in the sky. Babylon, hear the warning but they lie. Babylon, we ain't listen, now the whole city fall. Now we change, yeah. Babylon took it all.
Hey guys, how you doing? Happy and blessed Sunday. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm in my normal place on Sundays, and that is the kitchen. That is the kitchen here. I've already started meal prep. I already got a lot of things done for our meal prep. I figured, you know what, let me get started before I actually talk to you guys and, you know, so forth. But this week, we are doing another week of ingredient prep this week. So, on the roster, what we have for breakfast, you know, is my typical staple, which is our turkey sausage, peppers, protein bagel. So we already know that's a regular. Now for our snack, you know it's gonna be regular. We're gonna have our rice cakes with our hummus, which I tried the pine nut hummus that you guys have saw in the last video. Absolutely delicious. I think I could probably finish that whole container in one sitting because it was so freaking good. So definitely check out Aldi for the pine nut hummus. Let me actually show you guys what it looks like. Bear with me 1 second. So it is roasted pine nut hummus. So freaking delicious, guys. I have that with my rice cakes and I killed it. But let's go ahead and get back into what we are going to be ingredient prepping this week. So, like I said, for snack, our hummus and our rice cakes, and then we're going to have our apple. Then for our ingredient prep for lunch, so that we can have more options when we are taking our food to lunch, or I said taking our food to lunch, taking our lunch to work, and as well have more availability when we are coming home and everything. I am making a beef. So basically like fried beef or stir-fried beef or however you want to cook, however you want to name it. Just pan sear it in the pan. And I am thinking I should be okay because you guys know I have been in recovery from, you know, coming back from my trip. Beef was just not on the eating list. It will basically make my stomach hurt. However, this week I actually tried some beef from the buffet and I had no issues. So we're gonna try to incorporate beef back into our meals. In addition to that, what I'm also making for our next protein is chicken wings. I'm gonna do some teriyaki chicken wings, which I'm about to show you guys in a minute, because I want to do like the sauce, like with like garlic, and I think I may want to put in ginger. I think I have some ginger in there as well too. So basically teriyaki wings. And then for our sides, I'm making cabbage. I'm making roasted carrots. I am making the zucchini that I have left over from last week as well too, so that it doesn't go bad. So yeah, we making all the things. We're making sure that we have options. All right, let's go ahead and get into making this sauce for this teriyaki wings so that we could get that done and we can move on to the next thing.
Yeah. Chosen, set apart, holy, we are holy people, set apart from the nations, holy people, holy, so holy, called by the Most High, keep the covenant living, we don't live a lie, holy, we are holy people. treasured above all.
Yeah, we holy people, holy.
Yeah. Sanctified in his light, chosen generation walking righteous all night. Hey.
Holy, holy, holy.
We the people of the Lord.
Holy.
He raised us, gave a law so holy. Hey. Not because we meant it, but his love upon me. Royal bloodline, covenant on me, facts. Walking in commandments, ain't no turning back. 12 tribes moving under mercy and grace.
Hey guys. Oh, is my mic on? I would think I had the mic on this whole time, so it's no point in putting it on. So let me go ahead and put you guys down so I could show you everything that I had made. So the first thing that I had made is my steak here. I made it medium. The next thing that I made, let me do like this. Hopefully that's a little bit better. This didn't necessarily come out the way that I thought it was going to come out. It came out a little bit more creamy. I probably should have put less heavy cream, but it is what it is. So I just made some sauteed zucchini. I tried to make it a little bit spicy as well too. I'm probably gonna have that with the steak, maybe on top of the steak. The next thing that I made is some sausages for our breakfast. So basically breakfast sausages, which I'm gonna have some today. Next thing that I made is some carrots. So roasted carrots, seasoned roasted carrots. So we have that. And then next thing I made was some cabbage. So I really wanted cabbage this week. So sauteed cabbage. I put like, you guys should have seen, I put like curry, salt, pepper, garlic, all the rest of that stuff in there. So that came out really good. I already tasted some of it. It's really good. Next thing that I made was some chicken wings. So this is some teriyaki chicken wings. And then the last thing that we have is some peppers, some sauteed peppers that I can have for breakfast. I made enough, hopefully, that if I want to have like a salad or something like that later on during the work week, that I have, trying to just get you guys over, that I have that option as well too, because I like to put the sauteed peppers or what have you inside of my salad. Did I say sauteed peppers before? I hope that's what I said. Peppers, onions, and so forth. All right, guys, so I'm likely going to see you later on.
Came out that water, not a fire talking, but I'm still here.
Hey guys, how you doing? Happy and blessed Wednesday. I always have to pause and think about the day because I be forgetting what day it is. I hope you guys are doing well and have a good and glorious day. It is a rainy Wednesday and we're headed to work. We are headed to go do this thing called adulting. I wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. So this week I wanted to share with you guys about how that sometimes we push ourselves to do something and we are distracted. The reason why I wanted to have this discussion is because this week I have been feeling distracted. I have been feeling like when it comes to like working out, I feel like I am not necessarily concentrating on my workouts when I am doing them, or at least let me correct that. If the workout is a workout where it's like a single exercise workout, I'm good. But I feel like if I was to force myself to actually do reps, or a certain amount of sets or whatever the case may be, not reps, a certain amount of sets of exercise, I'm distracted, And I don't know why this week it's like that. However, how I am counteracting that is doing a workout where I'm only doing the exercise one time. And the reason why I do that is, again, because I'm distracted, or I'm trying to get over the distraction or force myself to at least concentrate one time, you see what I'm saying, before I actually jump into the next workout. I've seen like in other videos, like people like, okay, I gotta actually do this exercise. Like, I have to do this amount of, reps or whatever the case may be. And to each their own. You have to do what's best for you. At the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. However, I feel like if I was to make myself do that, then it's not going to be enjoyable, All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go pay for the meter. All right, I'm back. So, what was I saying? When I'm feeling distracted, I do exercise a single time. I was mentioning before that sometimes people push themselves to push through the workout, get it done. But the fact of the matter is, I feel like this is a lifestyle. Like, us working out, or me working out, I'm guessing you guys work out because you watch my content, is that you don't want to feel like frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't want to feel like I did that workout and it was for the birds. Like, that's just how I feel about it. And, I wanted to share what I do, when I am feeling that particular way. I don't know. I do not know how long it's going to last. This morning, I did a 20-minute workout, and then I did the elliptical. Now, the elliptical doesn't distract me because normally I'm watching a vlog, I'm watching a book video or something like that. So, like, working out on the elliptical is fine. It's more so when I'm doing a dumbbell workout or weightlifting, however, name you want to give it or call it. I just wanted to share that information with you guys, what I do that, still allows for me to hit the goals that I want to hit. However, not feeling like, okay, I'm, frustrated or annoyed, or I don't want to be here, or, whatever emotions I'm going through at that particular point. Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everybody is doing well. As you can see, I'm in the car. Now, I do want to let you guys know that this footage that I am recording right now is on my phone because I left my freaking memory card at the house and I don't have a memory card on me, even though I have my DJI on me. However, it seems like you guys kind of like my whole food shopping situation last week. I don't know. I think you guys liked the video. I like sharing the video with you guys and showing you what I purchased at the grocery store. So I figured I would just do it again this week. Let me know if you get bored about it. I'm not bored about it because I don't mind showing, what I'm eating or, what things I'm bringing in the house and everything. So I just left out of ShopRite and I purchased quite a few, some items. It's just, I honestly think because things are just so expensive. So I spent $56.25 in ShopRite. You guys know my budget is about $80 to $100 per week. I think that we may surpass that $100 mark. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll basically see how it goes. And, it's nothing we could do about it. We just try to do our best. So the first thing I purchased is something to eat, some lunch. So, yeah, that's the first thing that I got. That was $11 right there, which I wasn't expecting. But, like I said, it is what it is. Now, a lot of the items you're going to see same as last week because I eat a lot of the same stuff all the time. So, the first thing I got is some lettuce here. So, first thing I got, everybody's looking at me record right now. I think they're probably wondering why I'm talking to a camera. Alright guys, so the next thing that I got is some Granny Smith apples. So you know that I enjoy my Granny Smith apples, so I got those. Lately, I don't know if it's been the Granny Smith apples, but I've been breaking out. So I'm hoping it's not the case because I've been really enjoy having them. Because I had a salad last night. I had an apple salad last night with apples in it, and I broke out. Like I had a little pimple right here. I have like one on the side, and then one that had came on my nose. Next thing that I got is some avocados. So basically 3 avocados. This is just if I choose to have a salad this week, which is normally my go-to. I always have it with some type of protein, so chicken or beef. So yeah. Next thing I picked up is some French fries, and this is for me and hubby. Sometimes I'm going to be honest with you guys. We know we have to keep it real here on the channel and keep it real when it comes to our fitness or our health. I like to have my French fries, okay? What I do instead of frying them in oil is I put them in air fryer. I'm telling you guys, it tastes so good. It tastes So freaking good. So the next thing that I got is 3 packs of shirataki noodles. Now this is going to be for our ingredient prep this week. I'm not sure what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of adding maybe onions, spinach, and something else. Maybe doing like onions, spinach, and then doing like a barbecue beef. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Don't know how it's going to turn out, but yeah. I apologize if you hear a kid crying in the background. I got the windows open. It is 71 degrees and I don't feel like putting my air conditioner on right now. So the next thing that I got is some sausages. This is Bay sausages. He loves the Caroline sausages. And I think that's it. Yep, that is it. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to Aldi. I have to pick up a couple of things from there and then I'll show you guys what I got from Aldi, which is, I don't think, going to be a whole lot because we still have quite a few things left over from last week. But we'll see what happens, like, once we get in the store. Because, you know, sometimes once you get in the store, you start seeing things, and you're like, oh, I need this, I need that. That's the reason why I always say it's very important that you go in there with a food shopping list. Don't go in there all willy-nilly, no food shopping list, and then you want them getting everything, you know, in the store. So make sure you're making your food shopping list prior to you going grocery shopping so that you try, you know, your best to stay on track. Yes, can you still fall off? 100%. But 9 times out of 10, you won't do too bad. So let me go ahead and stop this. And I'll see you guys once I get to Aldi. Alright guys, so we just came from Aldi. I spent $22.29 in Aldi. Not too bad. I bought staple rice cakes. Rice cakes, lightly salted rice cakes. I tend to like things to be lightly salted because my lips get very dry. So yeah, we do that. I bought some peppers. I bought 2 bags of those. The other one is in here as well. I bought some of these medallion, that's what my husband would call them. I think that's what he would call them. Crispy circles. We like to have these with breakfast. Obviously, I put them in the air fryer like I said before. And there we go. Next item that I got is some hummus. I just only picked up the roasted pepper because this is the one that I ran out of. I still have, I think, at least 2 to 3 other ones left in the house that I've been eating on. I got some pistachios here. This is just some unsalted pistachios. I've been having a taste for pistachios, so got that. And the last item that I got is some hot honey. I like to put this in my chai tea, and I know I said that I break out, which I do, but I can't give up hot honey. I love to put it in my chai. Alright, so right now I'm about to head to Home Depot. Those bins that you see back there, I need to return to Home Depot because I had did a clean out of my garage today. I actually took off for work today to do a clean out of my garage, and I thought I was going to need some storage bins, but in actuality I don't. So since I don't need them, your girl is not keeping them just to keep them, so we're going to return those back to Home Depot. And I actually need to start looking for some fencing because we have wood fence at our house and some of the planks are starting to deteriorate, so we need to change those out. So I don't know if I'm going to buy that today or I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but yeah, we're going to go to Home Depot, do that, and then after that, then I forgot, I have to stop by the thrift store because I need to drop off some items that I got rid of from my garage that I don't need. It's like vases and things like that I'm not a plant person. I don't have a green thumb. I try, I fail. I'm over it. So we're gonna drop off some vases and jars and things like that to the thrift store, then go to Home Depot, and then our last stop will be Walmart. Alright guys, so I hope that you can see me well. I got you basically propped up on my dashboard, but we've done our last stop for today. I spent $65.73 in Walmart. You know, I've already surpassed the $100 budget, but it is what it is. A lot of these items I'm not going to need to get again for a little bit, so I just have to re-up on some stuff. But I got some laundry detergent because As you know, we need to wash clothes, and I got some fabric softener. I like the Swabatel fabric softener, as it makes everything smell so delicious. Next item I got is some foil sheets. This is just a Reynolds foil sheet. I use these when I'm wrapping up like my sandwiches and things like that. I picked up some fruits. So we have here blueberries, pineapples, I think strawberries is in here. Strawberries, okay? That's for hubby. Next item I picked up is a staple for us. This is our protein bagels. So Thomas protein bagels. I'm literally putting everything on this wood that I purchased. I bought some mouthwash because we need that. I bought my sausages, which you saw last week, because we need that. I bought some, almost busted my lip, some sweet potato fries. I got some scratch-offs. You got to be in it to win it. So I got some Tums because Bae suffers, unfortunately, heartburn. I think it helps with heartburn, if I'm not mistaken. I got some string beans because I'm just going to saute some string beans this week. I really don't feel like chopping anything up. And then I got some broccoli to put inside of our shirataki noodles. So that's everything that I got. So now I am officially going home, guys. I am done. I am done. I am done. So we're going to go home and we're going to relax for the rest of today. Today was an off day for me, but I feel like today was a work day, like, honestly. But it is what it is. There's nothing we could do about it. All right, guys. I will see you later. This is going to be the end of the video. So stay blessed out there in the streets. Make sure you treat others kindly. God willing, I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Bye. You see my wood? My wood. My wood. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.